Guys, Adam Paul Seagram here, coming to you from a beautiful day in the springtime. Here we are, and my message today is I just surrendered and said, you know what, God, speak through me, because this happens all the time. When I used to be a minister in Hollywood long time ago at a New Age church, I would walk in the morning, or before anybody had the keys to the place. I'd turn on the lights, and I would walk in through the dark sanctuary and go back, turn on the air conditioning and the lighting and everything. And I'd have a bullet talk ready, which I didn't do for here, but because I just let Spirit speak through me. And I would say, okay, God, speak through me. And I would go up there on Sundays and do my thing, which was hired to do. And people at the end would come up on the way out, and there was a greeting line. It was kind of traditional. The church wasn't, and the message wasn't, but the format was. So sometimes we're caught in this old format, which is where we're at now, which is changing. The message is changing. Okay, but at the end of the service, people come by and they say to me, "Oh, I love that you said that. I needed to hear that," and I had no clue that I had said that. It wasn't part of my talk. I didn't even remember saying it, but they got somehow when you surrender to Spirit. This is about surrendering to Spirit. Things come through you, and that's happening a lot now. And now with this big eclipse coming on, what is it, April 8th, Monday, 2024, there's going to be a tremendous shift. We are now at the pinnacle, or the end of the Piscean age and the pinnacle of the beginning of the Aquarian age, where new energy is available. It's all about light, okay? We are light at our core, and we have been told that we're dust of the earth. We're not, okay? We're big. It's time for our God presence to come out, and it's not about being our own thinking that we're hot stuff. We are hot stuff because we're alive with the fire of illumination, and we're alive with the fire of our sun in our universe, which is downloading DNA into us every day. That's why the sun is really powerful and beautiful and potential. And we're having all these solar flares and solar winds. So some days you're going to feel like just horrible. What's going on? And this is a lot of people right now in the world, and they're kind of on the edge of cliff, like wondering what to do next. Except the general public is busy with their sports and the movie stars and their shopping and the big vehicles and all that, and taking care of business, going to jobs, raising kids and all of that. But they're still there's blinders on. Okay, there's a mask that's been on. The mask is about to be taken off, and people are going to go, "Holy cow, what is going on? I have no clue." Well, what's going on is everything you're about to know is about to change. That you've always known that you were taught was the truth was not the truth. It was untruth, another fancy word for a lie, okay? So we all grew up under these illusions of this lie, this mask of denial, of mass denial that told us that we were small and we had to report to do certain things and all that kind of thing. And I'm a good emissary of this because I never had a job. I never had a time clock. Any of that. I've been an artist, and I thrived well all my life by doing what I love. Here's one of my paintings behind me recently. So I like to be more of a universalist. I feel that many of us came here to, in fact, all of us came to this planet at this time to be part of this awakening that's happening. Some people won't. And they're going to sink into the karmic wheel of 3D, the lower dimensions, where we all came from, that we were born into. We incarnated into this world to learn, so that we could help raise the vibration to 5D. And so you're a part of that, okay? I am a part of that. So all we have to do is tune in and allow, and know that this thing called Spirit lives in us. It's not outside of ourselves somewhere. It's in us. It's who we are. Okay, you are God. I am God. We are part of God. It is in us. All we have to do is surrender to that thing that knows everything, because Spirit already knows everything. There's no past. There's no present. There's no future. There's only the present now. So it's for us to move into the here and now and be here now, as Eckhart Tolle says. He has a book called Be Here Now, which I encourage you to read. And it kind of explains this path of really surrender to get to the place where you're just one with all that is. And there are other times in this experience we have to realize that, this is the time we've been waiting for. It's time for us to become big. Let our God presence become big. We can say no to lack of integrity. We can say no to untruths. We can say no to where people are being abused. We can put our hand up and say, no, I'm not part of that. However, what I am, I stand for integrity. I stand for love. I stand for truth. I stand for light. I stand for creativity. I stand for unity for all. I stand for abundance for all, so that I can be, so everything I want, everybody wants, and everybody can share at the same time. So we are here to promote sharing, promote unity. We have to do it within ourselves. We can't get in the hole with others and sink down into their level to help them. If they don't want help, it's their journey. Everybody came here to learn something. And if we help them too much, I'm not saying don't lend a hand, but if we help them too much, they're not going to get the lessons they came here to learn, and to give it a chance, give them a chance and allow them to see and do what they have to do. That's how they're going to learn. There's nothing wrong with learning by experiment. Experimentation is good, but we want to go to a place where we're one with the thing that knows everything already. So we don't have to go through all those false steps to get where we're going. They may be learning experiences. I'm told that the word sin means missing the mark. It comes from archery. It means, okay, I missed it the first time, but I can do it again, and I can get it right. And I do it as many times as it takes to get it right. However, you don't have to keep building the same model over and over. You can go to a place where you can tune into spirit and have the knowing that will take you there the first time or close to it. Okay, it's also a learning experience. That thing we call God is in our toroidal heart. It is the center of being that actually runs the brain and everything else. And we get stuck in the brain, called the mindkinism, trying to figure things out, trying to work things out. That's okay, but this is the age of moving into the heart. It's time to move into the heart of knowing. Spirit knows everything already. Past, present, and future, all happening at once. But so we must move into the now, present time moment, and let that be our course for the day and the week and the year. And the things of the shifts are coming. A lot of people are going to look like they're falling off the wheel, and they may be. And you can lend a hand, or you can give them a little truth, but don't get in there with them on the edge of the cliff. There was a time for that, and it's gone now. It's time to love yourself. It's about self-love, okay? I have to learn to love myself in order to learn others. I have to learn myself. And why is at my core that there's love? It's this thing called God. It's love. It's not what the churches tell you. I mean, they've got a handle on some of it. But the general idea is you don't need a force outside of yourself to be who you are. So just be who you are. And enjoy that process and allow it to take place, whatever that unfoldment means. Things will fall away that you think you've always depended on and you need, but you know what? You don't need them. That's why they're going. It's time for the old unsustainable to leave us, and we don't want to be left behind with the new. So we're here to build a new world and to surrender to what can I do now? Maybe it's different. I've never done it before. For most of us, that's true. Okay, so be here now is really the theme of the day, and I want you to know that and practice that in your own self-awareness. And this is Adam Paul Seagram. You can reach me on Facebook at Adam Paul Seagram. That's Paol, Adam Paul Seagram, as in Paulo. And you can have a private session if you like. So the best private session you can have is with you and your higher self, which is God, your God being of yourself. So have a great day. I send you love and light, and be love and light, and that's our truth for